I'm ready, Peggy.
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
Sure.
I'm sure. Let's do this.
Okay, name first. Who do you think the target is?
I think it's Ants, because he got a bunch of people killed.
Ant Williams.
And where will I find them?
Would he have a job there? Would he be working at the gas station now because of the accident? He might not have been able to get another job as an engineer. Or am I thinking about this too much? See if she has more info. Never mind. We did ask her if she had more info.
The gas station.
Right.
Okay, I'm dialing. One moment.
Hello? Ant Williams. Listen, I know this sounds crazy, but we have reason to believe the Whistling Man is coming for you. You need to get yourself and everyone else out right now.
Who is this? Why are you calling up and asking for... Who is this?
I'm Forrest Nash. Please, listen.
Forrest Nash.
It's you, isn't it? I always knew one day you'd... And the one year I finally put it behind me.
What are you talking about? For God's sake, you have to get out. Jesus!
It sounds like something blew up.
He's using bombs now?
Oh my God. The call board. One moment. Forrest, I'm getting so many calls. Just let me...
Sounds like a 911.
I'm gonna take us off air for a moment.
Peggy,
not
what's
right?
happening in there? Peggy.
I'm back. He blew up the gas station, Forrest.
Okay.
I spoke to the fire department and the hospital. The fire department is useless now, as you know. And, the hospital's only ambulance was at the gas station. Forrest, you've got to say something on the radio. You have to tell the town. I'm putting us back on air. Now.
Gallows Creek.
Okay.
I don't know how to tell you this, but, the gas station's been bombed.
Please, everyone, stay safe, stay inside, and... Oh, just bring us into some music, Forrest.
We play what's her name's song that she's been requesting forever. Right home.
Here's some music while we regroup here on KFAM 189.16, The Stream.
I feel like we missed something. Maybe that was right. He said 1 year ago. Is this 1 year ago?
There's gotta be more in the basement to show us who Clive is targeting.
1972.
And if that's the case, we can get ahead of him. Stop the killings before they can happen.
More in the basement?
Forrest, we need to go back down.
By we, you mean me, right?
Yep. Like I said,
Of
I need
course.
to handle
Back
all
into
these
the trap.
calls. Maybe start with that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before. I still have a lot of questions about those, by the way.
Me too.
So we needed more than just the thing we got. Right. Every time the creepy music when we come down here. So now we get in the janitor
I
closet.
need a key to get in there.
Do we have to go all the way around again?
Locked tight.
I thought we had a key for it there. Oh, it's this one. There we go. For a second, that looked like blood. He said the year he put behind him. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, so we came in here, in the janitor's closet. There were dead flies on the table in there. Interesting. Came in here. What the hell?
A key? Was this always here? I must have missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
What the... I also realized he has 2 pictures of the car thief. One creepy mannequin. 2 creepy mannequins. 2 pictures of them. Three and 4 creepy mannequins. And here, sorceress. Do you need an arm? No. Do you need an arm? The creepy music set the mood. Yeah. It did. Okay, so I have new keys. We'll see where these keys go. So the storage. So this goes back to the outside.
Peggy, give me some warning before yelling down the intercom.
Sorry. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
We got a map of the town. Set player.
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
Tape player down here. She freaked you out more than knocked it. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at this again. Get the tape. Is that this cabinet? This doesn't look like that cabinet. Is there a tape player in here? I do not see one. Ah, there you go. The tile on the floor.
That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps. Find the tapes.
Wait.
Follow the
George
maps,
Barrow?
find the tapes.
We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
I think we need to see what else is hidden down here. Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
Really wish I had a flashlight. Yeah, it keeps saying maps. Does it mean this map? Ah, here we go. This is what we're looking for. Okay, so we need two beside each other with a lower second shelf.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death.
Interesting. Thanks, spooky music. I appreciate that. Delivery note. Apartments, 40 seconds. Callister. Interesting. Down the floor, maybe. What's this? System overview. State-of-the-art security system. Use 6-digit code system. And enter the code in the keypad at Philippi's spine. Change these codes immediately. Ooh, that's important stuff right there. Entry code. We want to take this with us. That is very useful stuff right there. Yeah, see what we got here. Oh, I thought that we threw that behind. Okay, we need a little desk thing. Circuitry. Got post note right down. Yeah, I'm gonna bring it with us because there's been several things now that we've needed brought with us, and there's enough there. I think I'll just take the whole. I can hold 2 items. Here's one.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car.
Interesting.
Listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
What the?
I'm a man who likes to stay informed.
More dead flies.
I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country.
I didn't see this.
A few weeks ago,
when we were
I
walking.
noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago.
A new vinyl for my collection.
Drawing closer to
For my
Gallows
Snow Globe
Point.
collection.
Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent, but I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst.
Save some folk. So it sounds like maybe he was trying to prevent copycats?
But that's past mattering. Now, there's more I could say. And I should say, but my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are, to start putting the truth together.
Interesting.
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this.
There's another one. This one looks like. So this one looks the same as what we just did, right? Yeah, that's the one we just did there. I think we skipped this one.
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject subject likely feared for his life and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned.
This is supposed to be fun.
Following that, he was moved.
Dr. Sullivan, we need to have a talk. That recording. Shut it off.
Interesting. I must have missed it out here somewhere. We got that one. So dark I can't actually tell if we are.
Preliminary
there it
toxicology
is.
results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before
I hate the doors shut behind you. I think I'm in a corner. I think that was what we missed. More dead flies. Oh.
Small lacerations
That was
to
what we
arms,
missed.
legs, and face, typically obtained by running through foliage. Severe
Yep.
blistering to the feet, as though the deceased
Yeah, I think
had
we got
been
them all
running
now.
without stopping.
Interesting. See, I think we got them all now. I'll let me leave that room.
What have you found?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but
Oh,
I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously?
was
You
it
think you've
Dawn?
met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently. I don't know. Found another tape that talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet. There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
I found a written autopsy report.
What does it say?
According to that, it's just like you said at the start. George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
But that contradicts the tape.
I know. And I think I know why. There's a note with the report that says, "I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia."
If it was on the autopsy report, then Virginia must be our coroner. Wait, the caller from earlier, when we had to call the takeout restaurants, wasn't her name Virginia?
We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on. I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
You can tell by how
In
the
another
blood
tape,
flow
the
is
coroner
on the
comes to the
grooves.
same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an
Sorry,
animal?
5, right?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
Moved the body? How weird.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded Virginia stop recording. I
Yeah, you're
think
right.
it was Clive.
This is starting to make sense now.
Is it?
This is a conspiracy to cover up what happened to George.
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind.
George
in
was
case he
who
died.
was originally the
He
Whistling
hoped
Man,
someone
right?
would find it.
Do you think the Whistling Man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up?
Isn't he employed by
Clive.
the...
I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people.
Is he employed by the radio station?
Everything?
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident. And they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
Achievement. Uncovered Clive's research.
Thank God you're back, Forrest.
Okay.
I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really.
Witching hour,
How
yeah.
are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
Our job.
This is our job, Peggy. We gotta do it.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on the line. Time to turn the music off.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is
Hey, we're on
Forrest
the
Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
I did grab the vinyl, yes. It just immediately went in my inventory. Should be right.
Redman Plunker here.
There.
Who's this?
Where that
Is
tiger
it
went.
you? Goose.
Plunker, hey, it's the Radio Man, Forrest Nash.
Radio Man?
Radio Man?
What's up?
Solving mysteries, saving lives. The huge.
Right on.
Plunker, what are you doing at Virginia's house?
She asked if we could stay to keep an eye out for that whistling turd. So we're hanging out, bro.
Well, that's big of you, Plunker.
No.
It's not.
It's not.
Nice.
Can I speak to Virginia?
Sure thing, Radio Man. I'll just go get her.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
Don't be sorry. You've been through a lot.
I'm so sorry this happened to you, Virginia.
I thought I was. I thought...
You should get snacks.
Easy. We're not calling to talk about earlier. We're calling because
Yeah.
we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No. I don't know that name. What are you asking about this for?
You mentioned that name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Clive's the janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
We
have
found
evidence.
evidence to the contrary.
But
It's true.
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
how? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them, and we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
Got it.
All right. One day, I came into work to find a boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no. But, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both. You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said, and that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life. I don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand, she needed me.
We understand.
Interesting.
Thank you, Virginia. That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia. So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details? We could try Sandra.
What would Sandra know?
I don't know, but we have to start somewhere. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
I'll be
All right,
careful.
calling her now.
Hey, Gallows, your
Hopefully
guess?
she's at her jazz studio.
Hey, Gallows is gonna be the next one to die.
Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Jazz possessed
Hello
jazz.
again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16.
He always
The
talks like they
Stream.
won.
And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Jazzy.
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life.
I'm glad
I'd
she's
say yes
alive.
to just about
If she
anything
wasn't
you ask.
alive, we'd have some trouble here. Well, how are you
Do
targeted?
you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
We don't want to push her too hard.
Have you had to keep quiet about anything? Any secrets you've had to keep?
Clever, yes.
What would I have to keep quiet about?
I don't know. I mean, could be that you've seen something or heard something.
I never saw anything. And even if I did, what would that matter? And it was years ago.
Sandra, are you okay?
It was years ago.
We know, Sandra.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
Sure. I understand.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything would be okay.
Of course.
Of course. We understand.
I mean, it's not like I killed him. What was the harm in saying I found him in the reservoir instead of the river? Right? Right? I'm sorry. I can't do this.
And she's gone. I don't think that could have gone any better.
Thank you.
You truly did great, Forrest.
Well, folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just this second.
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest. I know this is really out of the blue with everything
Pizza
happening tonight. But I wondered if you could send a special birthday message to my uncle.
Your uncle? Sure.
You know what?
Why not?
I'd welcome a change of pace. I'd be glad to.
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name. But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything
Pepperoni.
besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepperoni? Oh my God, damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Putney's Pizza. Starting at just...
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us!
Sorry, Forrest. Let's just move on. We've already got another caller on the line.
Oh, God damn it.
This is 189.16 The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller. Caller. Ponty.
Ponty's Pizza always delivers. Come rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll be there.
Mad victory tackling.
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
Forrest?
I hope the Whistling Man gets in with his own pizza slicer.
We're on air, Forrest. Don't
Jesus,
say that.
Forrest?
Sorry, that was...
Oh, boy.
That was
Next
too
one's
much.
going to call. It's going to
It's
be him.
okay. It's been a
Running from the
high-stress
killer.
night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call, whenever you're ready.
These pizzas way down there. Another call.
Folks, don't spend your money at Ponty's Pizza. That's all I'm going to say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. Who may I say is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Don. Don? We played your song, Long Ride Home. Did you hear it? Can you tell us?
Never mind that now. First, I'm calling because I need your
Never
help.
mind that now. We got a deal.
Don, we had a deal. Kept my end. Who is the next target?
Oh, it's too late for that now.
I'll be the judge of that.
Oh, fine.
Chuck Brody.
Chuck Brody was the next target, but that ship sailed.
Dang it. It's Chuck.
Chuck, if you just told me, then...
I'm sorry, I probably should have. I'm sorry.
You said you needed help?
I sure do.
Starling 4000, user manual. Ah, these codes should come in handy. Do you mean...
Yes, he's after me now.
That was a weird
You?
interrupt.
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Right.
Right. Okay. Tell us everything.
I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next, after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. So I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out.
Almost.
I
Who
need you
the?
to help me get inside.
Don't you have a key to get in?
Only for the apartment door. The front gate requires an entry code. The future is electronic, I guess. I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the new Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. But I doubt any of your listeners live there. No don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
The sound really carries at night. Shit.
That's what's his name? It's dog. Near the train.
I'm guessing you're not a dog person.
No, I'm not. It's my neighbor's dog. Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and... Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night can't get any... The whistling man. He's coming down the street. I don't think
That was the... What's his name?
Please, I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
715914.
We'll see what we can do.
Thank you, Forrest.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know
Don't
why
worry,
we're
Doc.
saving her.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy
The new one.
while I try to break Dawn into her apartment.